Ultra, I don't think I've ever asked you, what's your experience with X2? I don't know if I've ever actually seen you play it. I mean, I
Nope.
assume you probably have a PB in it
Nope.
because you play all the X games. You don't?
I don't play
Never
all
played
the
it?
X games, man. I only play X4 and X1. But I watch a lot of it a
Horizons.
lot of the time.
X2 is a great game.
It's for me. It's a lot of fun to watch, not a fun game to play. I've watched Colonel Fatso, Tokyo. Everybody knows Tokyo. Tokyo's a really good runner to watch. There's other people in general, but I only play like a lot of X games that I played when I was a child. So, and it looks like they're starting. So, and everybody knows, Green Biker. Sadly,
I still can't wait for him to get his own game. Gold mine. Pause for Trogdor and or Perfection.
Trogdor, I've seen his pretty good about that, but we'll see.
D_rect3. I'm backing you up on that. Green Biker dude. Very similar CFO kill times for Profiction and Trogdor.
Based on what I was told, CFO was actually named around this. Actually, in this game, that's why it's called CFO. While you're shooting a lemon while it's traveling, you're charging a blast, so that you can hit it when the iframes are cleared, causing damage as fast as possible.
After the boss, Giant Mechanaloid CFO is his full legal government name.
Funny enough, a lot of Mega Man X games use a lot of really big machines in the very first boss. So, and then the first boss that we have to fight is Sponge, or a lot of people call him a cucumber. So, you'll see a lot of like movement through the stage in Sponge. I've been told that the best weather you want, you'll see the weather changing a lot. The best weather you want is clear. It causes no lag, along with not slowing you down. As rain does slow you down, and I've been informed that sunny days cause more lag to the game itself. So, but
to answer your question, Momed 2, yes, this is any percent, as in not 100%, and also not low percent.
yes, you do collect items. The reason why it's not 100% is because there is actually 0 pieces that you're supposed to collect, 3 of them. But this run does not do that because they involve fighting 3 really hard boss fights, and in any percent you can just ignore that, and it trades for a really easy boss fight, which is already built to 0. So he can be built and just in time to die again in another video game.
Yeah, 0 dies in absolutely every single game he's ever been in.
So, main thing with Sponge is you want him to kind of want him to hang like a chandelier like that, where you see them shooting while he's slowly going up. It's mainly just easy to target him, and it avoids his angry mode. So
yeah, you definitely don't want him to spin the chain, because that's going to block your shots and it's going to make the fight slower. If you can get him to hook the ceiling a bunch of times, you get a lot of damage in on him, and you can hopefully avoid the skillful enough with your execution dash lemons.
I see Tokyo being a little jealous of both God Sponges there in that run, so sadly we do not see Tiki going typical. Oh, there's the typicals right now, so. But yeah, Sponge is definitely a lot easier to deal with than Penguin if you played X1. So. And now we're on Gator, which is Wheeler Gator, you know. What a weird maverick, if you ask me. You can still come in, Justin, if you want to, man. You know more about this game than I do.
Standing invitation to join us for commentary. Anybody that's finished the game at any point ever.
I just know what I know based on what I've seen your runs, Justin, Tokyo, Colonel Fatso. I've watched it a lot, but you know, and it's all mechanics I know based on X1. I know there's some differences. You know, different lag. I heard gap jumps are a lot easier in this game than it is in X1. Still difficult, but you know,
easier as the games progress. The ladders get like wider and wider.
Yep, X4 is really easy. You saw them grab the heart actually both different ways. You just saw Trogdor probably use a chain to get up there, which is, I think, probably the intended way. Meanwhile, Perfection was able to wait for the mech guy damage boost him so he can just not die from the spikes.
You trying to tell me nobody used the slow dino tank way that I employ?
No.
Rip?
Sad face that no one uses charged snail in this game. Someone needs to find a strat for that, please. But yeah, it's and then I don't know the exact frames. I've been told there's a 4-frame window, I believe, for Gator to chain him. Someone can correct me, that'd be great, because I for some reason 4 is in my mind right now.
The other day, but I could be mistaken.
So it might be a lot smaller. It is 4? Okay. So otherwise, if you miss, like you saw Perfection, sadly, rip, I'm sorry, Perfection, he does dive, and it does take a lot of your time. Oh, and he dived again. Wow, this is like Eagle, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can pull off the full combo if you are good at the game, but
yeah,
if not, you're gonna have to wait for him to swim around in the...
Oh, he got bit, too. What's up? Wow. I didn't know he actually could do that while you're up in the air, too. I think Perfection moved forward. He took a damage, so he could not chain him again there. Oh, I'm sorry, Perfection.
While Perfection is struggling to slay the crocodile, to flame.
Did he run out of chains? I think he ran. I just noticed it. And then spin cycle and Gator. I don't know. Anyway, Stake Third. Stake Third is supposed to be the faster route based on what I know from Fatso explaining it. There is another route, but Fatso says there's no really point in explaining that one.
Well, there were quite a few people in the tournament this time that did Ostrich Third.
Okay. So yeah.
Who else?
I know Stake Third is faster. I've been told that because it makes Ostrich a lot easier and some other mechanics throughout the game. So,
getting that speed burn early helps.
Yeah.
Like good at the game or something? Holy crap.
Let's see here. So that was a really good stage actually by Trogdor. I didn't see too many problems with that one actually. Alright, so we got Trogdor. Okay, so we got the other strat. We got Trogdor trying to farm fireballs from Stag, which is a faster way of killing Stag, but if he does this all the time, where he is climbing the walls, it doesn't save much time. Okay, so we did get one cycle of fireballs. That is the purpose, and I only know that because of Tokyo. That is the purpose of trying to stay on the ground, is to try to get Stag to throw fireballs at you, so you can just kind of nail him with lemons. So I always like the ground attack anyways. The climb to me, I mean, it looks cool and all, but it just reminds me of Sigma. Really cool. It reminds me of Sigma 1 a lot.
I'm not very good at that climb. I usually don't ever try it.
I mean, Final Sigma and X1. I mean, if you know about Jedi Sigma.
Yes, DJ 103085. That is exactly where he got that name because that's the only possible place that name would come from.
I thought Trogdor actually came from a song.
What song?
There's like a heavy metal song called Trogdor.
It's inspiration from HomestarRunner.com. That song is about the dragon from that particular website. And shoutouts to Trogdor.
So yeah, so Perfection is trying to do the same thing with the ball. I think one of them actually wasn't a dash limit. I think that's why there's a 1 HP there. Don't normally see that, but yeah, still good side Perfection. I did notice the stage. You can definitely the stage is very movement heavy. Reminds me of Kuwanger, but I do gotta say good job on both sides, and that's based on what I noticed. Stage looks like a nightmare trying to movement wise, as to oppose a few other stages that are really straightforward.
I was surprised to see Trogdor not get the one shot on Chop Register.
Yeah, I think he jumped wrong. I don't know exactly what happened wrong, or right there. I do know that chain is a good way to kill him, but still good. He still got this coming back. So they do time it, or they do measure out the fire boost, or I call them fire boost. But the fires that are in this, so that they always have one left, so that they can kind of run through that last brick that can kill you. Funny enough, those things that they do land in your head will kill you, so don't want to do that.
To see, are we going to get a tailspin glitch?
You jinxed it. I wasn't trying to say nothing.
Or will Centipede not?
Trogdor, I think, knew it too. I think that's why he shot lemons right away. Oh, you got it on the ceiling. Oh, that's not cool. Centipede.
Trogdor's pulling it off though, like the professional runner that he is.
I don't know what happened with the spin gator attack there. I never actually saw that before. Oh, look at that glitched armor, that weapon thing in the wall. That's cool. Did Trog get the heart? Thought I saw him grab all the items. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine that he wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any runner miss anything yet so far. So Perfection does space out his fires a little bit further. I think this guy is probably like the green biker dad from X1. I think his iframes are probably similar, so I think you can go a little bit faster, but it's always good to be safe. I know I do that myself. Yeah, Perfection always said. I mean, anything can really go. Like even like heck, you can mess up elevator later on. So anything can happen to Mega Man X. I feel like that's the whole purpose of Mega Man X. Anything, there's pits and needles that will just wreck you. Centipede, he can still get. Nope, he started to. Oh, please don't keep teleporting. You don't want like a Fatso Centipede where he teleports 40 times. Okay, so you got the glitch on the ceiling too. I don't know what's going on with Centipede on that. So the thing that Trogdor actually just skipped, that giant crystal there you just saw, that's actually not the background. That's actually supposed to be a mini boss. But the fire air dash actually causes enough lag so that thing never spawns. So you can just keep going.
Correctly, you can also do it with some of the other weapons.
Yeah, anything that causes lag.
Yeah, I think I've seen it happen with some other ones.
Yep, anything that causes lag causes it to not. I guess the game you have to give it like some time to trigger something, and lag ruins that. So that's why you don't see that fight ever.
Also, another fun fact: you can't do that skip on X Collection
because X Collection has no lag.
Oh, ultra uberness. Quickish kill from Trogdor on this crystal snail.
I've seen Tiki do it a lot lately. It's a pretty consistent strat. And then like a dark hole looking thing. Yep, and then kills him at the top.
My matches in the tournament. It was really hard to pick up at first. I had a lot of trouble learning that.
I can see that. It's a lot of like dash in the beginning and then just making sure you charge it fully.
Tailspin glitch was a lot easier to learn than the crystal snail strat.
Yeah, I thought so. I've been watching both sides. I haven't seen anybody miss anything. The items are pretty like clear on where they're at. Not like X4 where you can kind of run over a heart and not pay attention if you did. Or apparently fire uppercut a block of ice and make sure the heart falls.
We talking X4?
So we got Trogdor on to the next area. Funny enough, this level is supposed to have a counter hunter fight as well. But again, not 100%, so you never do that. And this is supposed to be Ostrich and his dang, like auto-scroller kind of ish level. Hopefully we can get a bike strat here. Come on. Ooh. No. Oh! That would look really late to me. I'm sorry. That looked real late. That was like, I think another pixel that would have been bad. That is really good. Good job on that Trogdor. We got Pro trying to do some Pro strats here. And kill at the top. Yeah, it is. Good job, Perfection. Alright, so Ostrich here has some weird mechanics. Another thing I've been told is that when he jumps at his peak jump, his iframes apparently reset. So you can damage him immediately, and you'll see Trogdor manipulating that to his advantage.
Rip Ostrich.
Good job, Trogdor. Yeah, Ostrich is yeah. Ostrich is the mandrill of the game, I believe, because I always compare it to the fact that you can freeze him. Alright, let's see Perfection on the bike as well. Come on, Pro.
Basically the mandrill of the game. I'll back you up on that.
Ooh. Oh, okay, that's good.
Good job, Perfection.
Yeah, both jobs. That Tiki, I overheard him say it on his stream the other day about how there's like a very short frame window for that not damaging yourself on the bike. So I just know he told me it was like a few frames. So, and then I never did find out the whole deal with the giant fish and why you have to kill it or wait for it. I think it has to do with some gates being opened later on. So
my understanding is that if you let the fish go all the way to the end of the stage, then the gate to the counter hunter stage in this level closes, and then you can't go to it.
That's good to know. So if you're trying to do 100%, no wonder why that run takes long.
I think that's what it is, but I also think that it doesn't matter because we're playing any percent fish. It's probably just because it'd be in the way, and it's
I think that too. I also think it causes lag. I could see that being an issue. A giant mech on every time you're in every screen. So good job on the Ostrich there at Perfection. That was really nice, I believe. Crab, Carlos. Everybody knows him.
Bubbles the Crab.
I've seen him wreck a lot of runs. Oh my god, he should not be on the left side. Okay, so that's good. Still Trogdor got him. That's great. I've known a lot of runs, top tier players, Tokyo, Fatso. He can just be a mess. A minute and 38, nice. So yeah, that's, I mean, and that sounds about right based on the times that they both have and their PVs and, just let's see here if we're gonna try to get some. I know there's a different movement in the water for Crab Stage. I know you can do some like neons, which you will see a lot of actually. I know if you don't know what a neon is, it's a extra jump you get after you shoot the buster shot. So, but there's like a very small window. It's not like, wide open where you can just do it at any time. So Trogdor getting the last capsule.
You have to be an actual skillful player.
Yeah. Trogdor getting the last required capsule right before we get one other capsule that will, again, make Mega Man OP in this game. Now, this is like the Mega Burst attack type of thing that Mega Man games have started to just try to implement. If you know later games, there's a thing called Nova Strike, stuff like that. But it's never used. So
yeah, this Giga Crush that you just get from that capsule basically never gets used in a run. You could maybe... The only time anybody's ever going to use it is maybe against Surges, if you want to blow up all of his cannons.
good job,
but you would have to
Crab. Yeah. And it takes a while to charge up too. I think I've seen some someone test some casual stuff, and it takes a while. It's not like a few damage hits and it's filled. Nope, it's crazy. Yeah, Giga Squanch. But yeah,
Giga Squanch OP.
that's what I saw. Electromagnet fighter. But yeah, another thing that these are supposed to be the mini bosses that you see in Trogdor fight. They're triggered by attacking the stupid mech, and then the real, I call them leeches. The real leech comes out and you can kill it, so you can move forward. Oh, Perfection's having a little trouble there with the movement to get to the one of the hearts there. So Moth actually has two stage parts fight, which is, I don't know whose idea it was to give him a cocoon part of the fight. But he just kind of swings around, causes a bunch of lag, and spews out junk. And then he evolves into Butterfree.
Dustox, hello? Ruby Sapphire, shoutouts?
No.
Butterfree is a butterfly. Dustox is a moth.
That thing, he has the wings of a butterfly.
Chat, back me up. He's a moth.
I know he's a moth, but he has the wings of a butterfly, so leave me alone. The name of him is supposed to be Moth. Butterfly. Venomoth.
A moth.
I can see Venomoth more than I can see Dustox, actually. Which actually, that is true. The description of Venomoth is supposed to be a moth.
In the name.
Yeah. So we're on the first counter hunter stage, actually, in stage 1. A lot of movement and a lot of just weapon changes and everything. You're gonna see just a lot of craziness with this one, and a lot of neons. So just be prepared for just a lot of just craziness and how fast they're moving, how they're able to keep up. The first guy that they're gonna fight is some big fat dude who causes a lot of lag and has a chain. So
talking about Violin?
Yeah.
Your Violin is a monkey.
I said a fat dude with a chain, a big chain like wrecking ball.
I think
he came in like a wrecking ball. So there you guys go. Yeah, that was a really good stage for Trogdor. I didn't see like any kind of like real hiccups. So headbang. Yep. Oh, Perfection. Oh, what? Oh, what? I never seen the moth actually go on the ground like that before. I'm sorry, Pro.
Yeah, he'll do that. If you don't get the number of hits in that you need before he starts grinding along the ground, he'll waste a lot of time. You gotta hit him with 3 charge burners and 1 uncharged burner, I believe.
So yeah, I'm not too familiar with RNG. I know that I know that guy with the ball is such an RNG boss based on what I've been told and how runners react. Whether or not he jumps, yeah,
blocks.
Yep. If he jumps or if he goes into raise the roof mode, when he goes into raise the roof mode, you can't hit him. He doesn't take any damage. And this is the elevator right here. So let's see if Trogdor can kind of get this going. And
you see the skip. Trogdor is pretty good.
Yep. That's pretty good. Yep.
And there you go.
So elevator skip saves quite a bit of time. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to come back down, and just go right into Sergey's. Pro was having a really good Sigma stage right here, or Counter Hunter stage. I don't know, like you're saying Sigma stage. Oh, that didn't blow it up. That's Alright, so
Bits are we gonna see out of Trogdor?
Yeah. Okay, so he missed one double hit, so that's not too bad. What you're gonna see is he missed another one.
He's going for it.
What you're gonna see is that he's trying to get these weird hits where where one charge shot will kill hit Sergei's. But he missed 2 of them, so that does lose a little bit of time. But good fight still nonetheless. The way to get Sergei's to do that is to manipulate where he's going. He'll always move away from where Mega Man's at. So like if you're down, he's trying to be up. So, but it does take some time for him to move. So you can manipulate when hits kind of happen. Pro is having some weird RNG over there.
He really only got 1 jump. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And he reacted to the jump pretty quickly from what it looked like.
Yeah. So we're on the next counter under stage for Trogdor. And this stage is where we get a special kind of weapon that's not the Hadouken. So, great neons going on right here. Actually, I missed that one though. But it's still, to me, it's always just bottom route. I guess Trogdor doesn't want to waste time charging up a Buster for top route.
Anytime you see somebody able to do neons, you'll see them going bottom route.
Still, you can still get to this capsule. Final capsule, by the way. You really actually don't need these capsules. It's any %, so it doesn't matter. But you do need all the items before this capsule, otherwise you can't get it. Perfection missed the elevator. Oh, dang.
He was right there.
He had it too. I thought he had it. That's why I was still talking about Trogdor. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. So this will be the first boss that you're gonna see the epic OP weapon that we just got. So, all right. So there we go. That's it. Boss fight's over.
That is the Shoryuken.
I was informed before one time that you'd never want to buffer the Shoryu because apparently there's a great chance of missing and killing yourself. Here, so Pro got the nipples all taken care of. He did shoot out a slicer ahead of time. He did get a double hit. That's nice. That's really good right there. And then, like, you're noticing Sergei's moving where Mega Man is not. Got another good one.
Another one.
Yep. I think Pro looks like Pro. Oh, but he missed the third one. That's fine. He can still charge up at a shot and kill him. So now we just got a lot of refights. Refights are a little bit different than Mega Man X1. You fight them all in one stupid room, because that's always fun.
The X1 style?
No, X1 style is a lot better, I like, so. I always like the fact that they put it throughout the stages. And then, the way you fight them, there's no specific order, but a lot of times you'll see runners or top-tier runners fight in a certain order, so that if something does go wrong, they can just reset the game because the run's over. And, Gators are a really good one because you do have to chain him 4 times. You have to chain him 4 times before you're sure you can, and it's just a really big timing on his part to make sure that you damage him correctly. The reason why it's not a one-hit KO versus the Hadouken, I was told it does initially 16 damage, and then after that it does 8 damage every frame. So that's why you do have to space out when, said damage is happening. But these, you're right, probably, Mopolis, that it's a throwback to the original way Mega Man was.
Perfection had about the same level of success with bottom route that Trogdor did.
Yeah, I saw that. Neons are really difficult. They really are. Like you need practice, just like anything like Iceless. Trogdor got a really good sponge right there. I know a lot of times I've seen runs where he just dig spins and it's just a mess. You just got to sit there and wait.
It's not fun.
It's annoying. And then
he just Shoryu'd into the door. What a guy.
Pro trying to show off. Easy fight, easy win, GG, too easy. Now Carlos is really easy to manipulate. He'll always do his like shoulder attack when you jump over him, causing him to like jump, and then you just shore you and uppercut him under his face.
I used to not realize that that was a thing that you could do with Crab, and I would always wait for him to jump on his own. Bad.
There's gonna be a lot of other RNG. You're gonna see like some people trying to manipulate because I know there's a really big one. Oh, snail! Shout out to freaking snail. You're gonna see some like. I hope we can see some good. I don't know if that's a one-frame hit that Trogdor just had. You can like hit Moth on like the last frame to like save time. Good job, Perfection, on that. I did see like I think it was a 2-hit KO. So Centipede can be funky. I do know that. If he moves weird, it's just
oh,
what happened to Trogdor?
Is he gonna get bonked? Oh no, he's.
I guess not. I think he buffered it. I don't know what happened there. Can you? How did you get on top of Ostrich?
You can move around in that refight somehow. I don't know how it's done, but it's possible, and you can set yourself up for a quicker show review that way.
I never knew that. Oh, Pro just missed it. I saw him trying to do it, but the input was just not there. Alright, so Snail is the biggest BS in Shorey Rush, so...
Is he, though?
He is. Oh, we got a good one, Trogdor. Nice job, man. You can hit him, or what Trogdor actually did originally was hit him with a lemon, and then Snail will float up to the top corner and just start spinning and just sit there laughing as he wastes your time. So...
to the final stage. His final showdown with Sigma.
Oh, Pro knows how to move around too. So that's really useful. So you don't have to jump over Ostrich. Oh, but he took a hit. No, mommy. Oh. So we're gonna try to kill Ostrich, and then we're trying to get some health back outside of the refights. That's good, all right. You know, good way to save your last E-tank. And then Brofist, not so. I don't think that's close enough actually for.
I don't think so.
No, we're just missing the Brofist.
Almost.
So yeah, this is the fight that actually would be skipped if we caught this, collected the Zero parts. We would never fight Zero, but because we did not, Sigma collected them for us, and then you know.
Yeah, you could skip the Zero fight, but then you'd have to fight the counter hunters, and that's not as fast.
They're really annoying. Yeah, kill him weapon. And then Trogdor, yep, he's gonna go with the auto color or a different color mechanic. I was told that if you shoot like your Buster as you're falling, it like messes with the color scheme. Pros. All right, cool. So we went with the backup strat for Snail on that. So Trogdor getting wrecked by that. Okay, so he's trying to damage boost this, and we missed. Oh no,
rip.
We have to fight him legit. This is not good. This takes some time.
He's got nothing left.
This takes some time. He's gonna want to try. I think Trogdor is trying to die. He's trying to come back. I think he wants to fight him. Oh no, he's doing Buster strats. Never mind. I lied. Ignore me.
He's gonna have to fight the Sigma virus the same way.
The virus. Yeah, the virus. But the virus can drop HP. So like, there's a chance if he doesn't take too much damage. But
also the chance that it doesn't drop anything.
Yeah, and the game it can be really laggy when that stupid thing drops things too. Freaking X-Men, Sigma's annoying.
See how this works out.
So you do chain is his weakness. I don't know if that's actually the only thing that damages him, but I do know it does.
Charged Buster shots, but I think that's it.
Oh, so they did that with Final Sigma next one. What a lame. So you can charge him. When you do enough damage, it will cause him to like jump on top of you, and then you just chain him for days.
not getting a lot of health drops.
Yeah.
He should be able to finish him off with the chain.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's going towards. When he turns red, you'll see Wire Sigma just jump on top of him and try to... It should be happening any moment now. There it is. Just chain him.
For Trogdor.
And that's it.
There we go.
Trogdor wins. GG. So we'll give a 30
to me.
Yep. 34-51. As Perfection is trying to finish off Carlos. Wow, he's getting some weird mechanics going on right now. So we had to fight up straight up now. Which is not too bad. I mean, like I said originally, it does 16 damage, and it's supposed to hit him on the next frames, like 8 damage. But sadly, you know, just the size of the freaking bosses and Mavericks can just be annoying. So, GG to Trogdor. I think it was a solid run.
GG.
I'm pretty sure he's, you know, upset that it was almost a 35 run, but still a really good run. Now Pro is on the way to fight Signal, so we'll see if we can get some Pro strats going on here. He is trying to avoid taking damage. Oh, biscuits. So there's gonna be some boxes he can destroy up here in a moment. He's gonna try to farm for some health. Wow, that one was just not nice. Alright, there we go. Nice death kick right there. And we got a Bro Fist. This looks a lot closer. Nope, just missed. That's fine though. You can still, you can still buffer it, and it should still hit him. It should still be pretty good. So. Yeah, that's really good. Actually, that was really. That was nice. What a pro fight.
Oh well. So I imagine Profection's probably not happy with this run. Okay, that he has a 35-20, which means we are closing in on a plus 2 minute time for Profection overall.
Oh, we get the Spark Trollness. Oh, and then he's not teleports right away. Nope, we can't get the... nope, we gotta fight him face on.
No tanks left for Profection. Rip.
Yeah, X-Men Sigma can be just really just... I have no words. He's really, it's just really dumb.
Profection still has a chance to get to sub 40. We could still see a sub 40 from Profection _. Everybody give him your energy.
So yeah, Wire Sigma, again, you saw the fight. It's very simple. Just, you know, wire, chain him up so that he stops trying to hyper beam you on the ground.
Big health drop.
It's always the same mechanics too. It doesn't really change. Another thing too, you'll see them like try to like slowly fall, like slowly stick on the wall, because you can actually avoid that beam, because Mega Man's hitbox actually becomes smaller. So if you do that, you can actually avoid taking damage from that set beam. It's a lot easier to do than actually jumping over him. Oh, Perfection actually voted to get outside of Sigma. Funny enough, Sigma's wireframe stage actually only does 1 damage. So
why is he not just letting?
I don't know what's going.
Sigma
I don't know.
go
I don't know
inside
if Pro is just
Just kill
trolling.
him the same.
I think Pro's trolling because there's a few times he's not doing chain. Yeah, he's trolling you guys. He's
Get
trying
this
to play
up,
around.
Rip Perfection.
See, like right there. I think he's. No, you're taking too much damage to try to collect enough health to sure you can. Yeah, okay, he realized he's taking too much damage.
GG Perfection with the 40-25. Congratulations at Perfection for your finished run.
So, but he just ended the stream. That's sad. Still, good run on both sides. Great. If you haven't, I would suggest following Perfection and Trogdor. They're really good runners. They, I know, they both stream pretty good. I know Perfection was working on this game a lot recently. Trogdor, I know, working on this game and just being a top tier runner himself.
Brad,
I do know. I know.
Trogdor is now going to move on to face Colonel Fatso in the semifinals.
Oh wow, that's gonna be that's gonna be a race, you guys. That is gonna be a race to see. I know Colonel.
After that is going to be Luis Miguel and Darko. So those are the next two.
Those are really good races. I know Fatso has been currently practicing X1 any percent, but with knowing who he's facing against, I'm pretty sure he should be also practicing this game as well now. So, but again, you can't be upset about that. Perfection, still a good run. The game is really high, just high movement based, and you still did really well, man. Except for the end where you were messing around with Fire Sigma.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, Perfection, it's okay if you want to be upset with that run. After all, I think we would all be upset at that. But, with that having been said, you can't be upset at the fact that you made it as far as you did. All the way into the final stage. People. For Perfection.
So is there another race going on next, or?
I don't think so. I think we're all done.
So we're gonna host somebody else, or we got? I think the chat saying something about a Zelda thing. So up next is a Zelda 1 randomizer. Okay.
Zelda 1 randomizer. That's neat.
That is gonna be some fun to watch. I'm gonna stick around to watch that too. You see a lot of links to the past ones, but Zelda 1, that's gotta be crazy. Like you think you're about to like come across like a potion, but you come across like a heart piece or something. Or if you're trying to get the white sword, it's something else.
Yeah, randomizer OP.
So yeah, again, say what's up to the runners. They do really well. Mega Man X itself, any kind of X game, I would say up to 5. Past that, they're really difficult. They're just it's very high tech, just very movement based. There is quite a bit of RNG, but it does take a really good amount of skill to try to play the games. And I always like to say what's up to everybody. So, but yeah, Zelda 1, that's awesome. That's gonna be great to see. So stick around, watch that. I'm gonna definitely be sticking around to watch that too. So
get out of here and let these guys set up for their Zelda race.
Yep.
So, everybody, thanks for watching.
Yep. So Ultra combo. No, I'm out of here. Take it easy, everybody.